Hi guys.
Today we're going to talk about one of the most versatile little lights that you can have
For video making
and photography.
This is the Aputure MC Light.
You can attach it to anything. It's great.
It's an LED light and it's just fantastic. In my opinion, this is a must-have for anyone looking to add a bit more depth, a bit more color to their setups. We will cover the different usages you can have for this little light and the features of the Aputure Sidus Link App, which comes with it as well. It's a free app. Right, let's get straight to the point here, guys. Value for money. For what this light gives you, it is a very affordable light. In the UK, the current price is £119 on Amazon. It's insane. So for £119, you get this light, obviously, 2 stickers, so you can attach it to anything you want in your furnitures, in the walls. I'll show you where I've got currently in my room. There's one right behind me, right there. See that blue little light there? And you can see how easy it is to put it anywhere and in any condition as well. So fantastic value. You get a diffuser that comes with it as well. That makes the light a little bit softer. Great versatility in there. You can control the intensity as well using the app. So it's a great, fantastic value. It comes with a great carry case. Very, very nice. I mean, it's waterproof to an extent. You can see the zipper is one of those very professional zippers. I mean, you just put it in your pocket normally, but double zipper, carabin thing, you know, going on here, so you can attach it to your. It's just great for that price, and what you get is just fantastic. Oh yes, and it comes with a very nice USB-C charger cable. Seriously, a cable? Yeah, I know what you're thinking. But for me, it's a bit like comparing a restaurant. You know when you go to a restaurant and you go, right, yeah, the food is all right, but did you see the toilet? It's a bit like that. The cable is like, yeah, the light is great, but did you see that cable? It's got braided cable. It feels, it's one of those cables that you don't just chuck it in a drawer, you know, together with the hundreds of other cables that you've got. That one you want to have on your desk, and I've got that on my desk because it's a nice cable, and it just feels like that cable is going to last forever.
If your head comes away from your neck, it's over.
So here's a mandatory few seconds of me unboxing this bad boy. Great, so let's talk about the build quality. It has a lovely metal casing. It's, you know, it feels quite nice in your hand as well. It's got this lovely red detail around it on the edges. Great Aputure colors and good quality here. You know, it's got the buttons in the right place, the right size. It feels okay when you're holding it. And as I said, you can put it in your pocket really, even though it comes with its own carry case. It's very sturdy. It doesn't feel like, you know, even if you drop it, I haven't done that and I don't recommend you do it, but it feels that even if you did, it probably is going to be okay because it's got this metal casing around it. So quite powerful, and if you've got the gel case around it, it's going to give you that extra protection anyway. Let's talk about versatility. It has the standard mount on them, so you can attach it to your camera, you can attach it to any tripod that you already have. By the way, check here the video I've done on tripods and what to use specifically for YouTubing and vlogging, but also for photography. Very portable, you know, for 2020, what the best tripods are. So coming back to this, if you want a little bit more extra flexibility, it also has a very strong magnet at the back. So you can attach it to things that are, you know, metals on the wall. You can attach it to other bits that you might have in the room that are holding other things. So you can literally attach this thing to any position you want. You've got the Velcros in my room. I've got the Velcro stickers in hidden places that I can attach it to and give you, you know, if I'm filming in the dark, sometimes I put those there for extra ambient at the back. You know, you can see my background there. I've got the hue lights, Philips hue lights, and the blue light that you can see is the actual Aputure behind a glass. So it's quite nice and discreet, and I can change the colors anytime I want. Right, let's talk about the controls here. To start with, I never had a little light like this, so I was quite happy to use the built-in menu. You know, it's got a button and you can, you know, use the functions within it. There's basically two main functions. A manual functions where you can control the hue and saturation and the intensity. And to be honest, that was good for me to start with. And it also has an effects function, which is the second main function, which gives you some predefined modes, like a police car, a paparazzi, and some fireworks, for example. I don't really use that a lot, and I probably will never use it, but it's there if you need it, if you need to put it in your car and pretend you're police. I don't know. You might want to do that. I mean, the controls are okay, and in comparison with similar lights, I understand that this is one of the most comprehensive options when it comes to the menus and the feel that you've got in the buttons. I'll be honest, it's a little hard to control the hue and saturation, but the intensity is quite easy. But when you're trying to choose a color, you know, the value really is in using the free app that comes with it. Once you install the app on your phone, it's called the Sidus Link, you will realize that what you can do with the app is just infinitely better than trying to do it by hand. So once you've got used to the app, you probably won't ever use the buttons on it again, because it's just on the phone. And if you own another Aputure light or more lights from Aputure, you can control all of those in a bit of a light network using the app. So a lot more power using the app, and you know, quite intuitive in how to set it up, as you can see. So yeah, when it comes to hiding it, there's so many options that you can use. It's literally, you know, you can put it anywhere you want, because it's got that magnet and it's got that Velcro option as well. So I'll show you what I've done. So behind me you can see it's illuminating you know, a bit of my furniture at the back there. So I'm using a combination of hue lights with the Aputure. So the Aputure is doing that blue color in there. So if I wanted to change how it looks at the back, I could simply go in the app, choose color, the intensity that I want. It can be less intensity there, 38%. Could be red, could be green, could be yellow. So just doing that on the app. So it's really good. As I said, there's plenty of options. If you're using it for maybe just your main light or a fill light, you can change it to this white option. Again, change the intensity. You can see there. You could just do that on top of your camera with a shoe mount. That would work. You see here, you know, if I'm kind of far back, that would be blurred and you won't see the details. But when you get close to it, you can see that it's just attached to the Velcro. There's a Velcro at the back, and there's also a magnet option that you can use to attach to microphone poles or door handles or whatever it is that you might be using for that. Sometimes, you know, you can have bits of glass or lamps that you might have as well. So I just put it behind it like this, so it gives you a different look. And there you go, a bit of like the kryptonite mode. There you go. So different moods and different options that you can have. So quite versatile, as I said. You know, quite an interesting few options that it gives you with the app. Fits in your pocket, attached to anything. It's great. Right, so let's cover the specs in a little bit more detail. For most people, including myself, just knowing that it's plenty bright is good enough, and it is plenty bright. This thing packs a punch, but there's some interesting features in here. The Aputure went out of their way to really make sure that this thing it was designed to be carried around, to be portable, and you know, in terms of charging, so you can do wireless charging and USB-C charging, and it supports PD, which means it can charge really fast. So 90 minutes roughly is what it takes to reach full charge, and you can use it for a long time, you know, for hours. So it's very good capability there in that sense. In terms of color temperature, it lets you control the CCT, the correlated color temperature, from 3200 Kelvin to 6500 Kelvin. So really wide range there for you to control for any situation, really, for almost any situation. You can use that range to control the warm or cool light that you want. So very powerful in that sense. In terms of color precision, Aputure claimed 96 plus. To be honest with you, I don't know what the plus stands for, but it goes up to 100. So to give you an idea, anything higher than 96, you're talking halogen bulbs and sort of, you know, incandescent type bulbs. And that's, you know, a different league, or ultra high CRI, which is, you know, you're talking really high precision, very expensive light. So this is, you know, for something that small, something so portable and so affordable, it's incredible, the accuracy. And you know, they put additional LED lights in there to give you more control over the color definition. So really powerful. And you know, you can tell by using the app, when you use the color picker, that you can pick any color that you want and immediately, you know, you get the color on the light. Very nice feature as well. Let's talk about the battery life. It just goes on and on and on. It obviously, if you use the intensity 100%, you probably won't last that long, but you know, I normally, 100% is quite bright, as you can see here. This is overexposed already. It is USB-C charge, so it charges quite quickly. I normally charge it for about 20-30 minutes. It does the job for me, you know, for a shoot like this, or for podcasts, or whatever you want to add a bit of background light to your shoot, or sometimes you might want to use it as a headlight at the back. That's also very good. Or you can put it in the different modes to actually just use as a fill light. And sometimes, you know, if you're doing a kind of handheld vlog, you might actually want to use it as a main light. Pretty sure you can do that when you're quite close to it. So all in all, fantastic little light, great value for money, very versatile, lots of flexible options in colors and ways you can use this app, as you can see in the clips. I can't recommend it enough. I hope you enjoyed this video. As ever, guys, I appreciate every single one of you. Please feel free to subscribe to my channel, consider doing that, and I'll see you in the next one. So in terms of flexibility and versatility, that's the same thing, isn't it?